Now, as we are getting close to the second launch of the ONVO L60, today we read that on the 1st of September, ONVO will be opening 100 of its stores in 55 cities in China. This is something that is pretty exciting because it is appearing, or it's showing that ONVO, by the time they do their second launch, which is expected to come towards the end of the month of September, a lot of people will already know what ONVO looks like and have been inside. I don't know about test driving, but this is a good thing from both ONVO and Nio, because it is quite strategic. When Nio announced the price, already people will not have to go and see how the car looks like, because people will already know how the car looks like, how they will know how it feels like to be on an ONVO L60, which from the day of the second launch or after the second launch is done, people will be able to make a decision from the spot if whether they are taking the L60 or not, because they would have seen already how the car looks like inside out, which is something that will make them make a precise decision after the second launch. You will know that after the second launch, or after the day of the second launch, it will only take 7 days for ONVO to start delivering their cars to their users, or those that have confirmed their orders, which is something that is pretty exciting. So this move, or this strategic move of ONVO already going to open 100 stores in China from the first, it is a very good move, because like I said, people going to the second launch will already know of how ONVO looks like. Consumers in China would have felt how ONVO is like, because it will be all over the cities of China, or most of the cities in China, which is something that is pretty exciting. So this is good news. This is something that we read today, and boy, I must say, I cannot wait any longer to see the kind of price the ONVO L60 will be selling at with buzz, which it will be very interesting. But already we know that chances are it's either it will reduce 50,000 RMB or 70,000 RMB, which is something that will make that car to sell like crazy. I mean, if Nio is able to sell 20,000 on a month to month with their cheapest vehicle starting around 300,000 RMB, imagine the kind of sales that ONVO could scope, as they are starting around 219,000 RMB with battery, and will go down below 200 RMB with bus or without a battery, which is something that is pretty exciting, especially looking at the kind of a car ONVO is and its beauty, its technology. I mean, we have seen quite a number of demonstration of how the car is like, which is something that is pretty exciting, and it makes us look forward to the second launch of this model. You will know that at the commencement of the deliveries of the ONVO L60, there will already be quite a number of battery swapping stations, which the ONVO users, those that buy ONVO with bus, will be able to go to a battery swapping station and complete a battery swap in that battery swapping station, which is something that is pretty exciting, and it makes us look forward to the kind of deliveries that we are going to get once ONVO starts delivering their model onto those that have placed their users. I mean, you will know that this is the last month that the Nio brand is going to be reporting one model under their brand, because from next month, which is September, we are to expect to see a couple of ONVO models being counted as part of Nio's total deliveries, right? But though this will be done separately, of course, but we know that in terms of revenue generation, in terms of financials, they are going to start having an impact onto the Nio's revenue generation, which is something that is pretty exciting. So I'm happy, I'm excited. We look forward to the second launch. I think this move of ONVO opening 100 stores by the 1st or from the 1st of September, it is quite good, because it will give people to go get an opportunity to see this vehicle before the second official launch, which we look forward to, because it will unleash quite a number of things. I just hope Nio is ready when it comes to their production of this model, because deliveries are going to go out like crazy. This is what I believe. I think ONVO will get to a point where it sells way better than most of the Nio models, which is something that we look forward to. Otherwise, with all that, I just thought I'd just give you this quick updates. Tell me what you think about this. I think this is quite strategic from Nio and ONVO to open these stores just a couple of days before the second launch, which will then open the sales or the official start date of deliveries, which will come 7 days after the second launch. This is something that is good. I'm happy, and I think this catalyst that we've been waiting for, we are going to finally get it, see hit the road, or start with the deliveries. And that, ladies and gents, it tells us one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. We are approaching the blue sky, and this is something that, like I said, I look forward to. Otherwise, do your own due diligence as you buy the new stock for the very first time, because this stock is quite volatile, and what we are seeing in the stock market, it does not reflect the exact fundamentals that we are seeing coming from Nio, and therefore it offers an opportunity to those that scope, that load the boat, but for the long term, because we know that in the long term Nio's share price will recover, and those that are taking these low trading prices opportunities to scoop more shares will also reap the benefits, or the good benefits, of seeing good returns coming from this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.